Daniil,
Hello.
if you would, your thoughts on the match.
Yeah, tough loss. Was definitely not happy with the way I played, like in general, because there were some very good moments and some not so good. And so in general, it's tough feeling when you come out. And at the end, it's like rare that I get tired, but in the end, I got super tired because I kind of, when I was missing, I didn't feel why I was missing, so I couldn't correct it, and then I got super tired at the end, and it was a little, even tougher. So not easy feeling, not happy with myself, but that's tennis, and it's okay. I lost. I go home.
Thank you. One question each. We'll take a few before next. Tamani.
Daniil, Tamani Gauff from The Guardian. That was obviously a very topsy-turvy match with a lot of momentum swings. How did you kind of experience that on the court, and I guess why do you feel it was that way?
Yeah, that's the thing in tennis. Sometimes you don't know the exact reason. So it could be anything. I mean, he's playing good, so it could be his actual ball, his ball strike, and it could be many different things. I don't have an answer yet, and I probably won't have why exactly it happened. And definitely, yeah, the momentum swings. I mean, I would say if I look for the positive, that the first set was horrible for me. I think almost even probably worse than the third one. And I managed to solve a lot of problems in the second set, like played better. And same in the fourth set, like I managed to start solving some problems that I had in the third set. So that's like the positive things. And the negative one is that finally I didn't solve them till then. And it's always better to not solve them and not have them at all. So I don't know why exactly, but not the best match from my side. I actually think not the best from his also, a little bit missing here and there. But he won, so yeah, he was better.
It almost looked like you were playing well and he wasn't, and vice versa. There was a kind of this up and down. Do you think that the way that you were playing and the way he was playing was affecting each other's level?
No, I don't think so. I think the other theory I have is that here I saw it on practice a week before the tournament. Balls, courts, not easy. Like it was the same in Montreal, Cincinnati. It's not super easy to control them. So sometimes you feel like you're doing all good and then you miss and then you have question marks, etc. But before I played, maybe I was more like confident with myself that I can, I will win this match even if I miss some shots. And so maybe today I was going for a little bit more risky shots. So I was missing just a bit more. And as I said, at one moment I kind of got lost in my misses. Maybe it was the same for him a little bit, because I still managed to many times put him in trouble, even if it was not enough. So that's another theory I have.
In the back, Charlie.
No, commiserations on that. I just wondered how you look at your Grand Slam year as a whole and where you think you're at relative to Carlos Jannik and Novak.
Yeah, Grand Slam year was pretty good. Roland Garros, Wimbledon, not the easiest for me tournaments. Quite good results, first round semis. For sure, Australian Open and US Open, I have big hopes. I finally lost actually to the same guy in both of them. But consider many details coming into here without confidence after Montreal, Cincinnati. Australian Open tried to play straight away Australian Open and almost won it with some crazy comebacks. I feel like it was a good Grand Slam year. I should have probably done better in other tournaments than the Grand Slam, but I still have the chance. I still have maybe 4 or 5 tournaments left. And that's where I should look now.
In the back on the left.
You played Jannik at 3 of the 4 slams this year, and each time it went at least 4 sets. How would you describe the experience of facing him at the moment?
It's tough. I mean, he's one of the best players in the world by ranking the best one, and he deserves it. So he's a tough player to play against. He feels the game well. He chooses the right shot at the right moment many times, and that's where I actually like to play players like this, because that's where it gets very tight in a way where every point matters, and then the break point you're trying to think what does he do on this break point and how you can counter it. And I feel like all the matches were interesting in their own way. The crowd likes it, I think, and yeah, we'll be happy to play more against him in Grand Slams.
All right, time for a couple more right here, and then Willie. We're done.
Hey, Daniil, Gideon Nathan, Defector Media. Do you feel now that you have these kind of new younger rivals rising up that you want to use this off-season to focus on preparation for these players in particular? And if so, what does that look like?
I would love to say yes, but usually the off season is like 2 weeks. So, yeah, I mean, the only thing I know is that actually it's true that usually after preseason I start this season good, because that's the only time during the year where you have like, well, I said 2 weeks, but sometimes it can be 3, where it's like full 3 weeks of full preparation for something, which we don't have during the year. During the year, the maximum you can have is maybe 2 when there's no Olympic Games, before like after Wimbledon, and still it's a bit different. So I always work hard, and I mean, guys, there were always tough guys. Before was like Rafa, Roger, Novak. Now it's Carlos, Jannik, some other guys. Just have to practice hard, try to improve your game, and try to beat them.
Willie, last question.
What are your thoughts on the rivalry you have with Jannik?
Lately, tough one for me, but at the same time, honestly, today, comparing to some matches I played with him last year when he started to beat me, I felt like I was doing the right things. I just didn't manage to execute them well. So I feel like the match itself, like he was doing the right thing and I was doing the right thing. So I feel like we both come out of this match thinking, okay, now I feel what he does. Well, the only thing is that I lost and he won, so he will be feeling better. But I like it, you know. To have big rivalries like this always pushed me to be better. And sometimes I lose, sometimes I win. I will try to be better next time, and that's the only thing I can do.
Thank you. Thank you,
Thank you, guys.
Daniil.